Science Academy is a free resource for students, teachers, and parents to explore all kinds of scientific subjects through experiments and activities that you can do at home. I'm meteorologist Kat Taylor, and in this episode, we will learn about catalysts by making elephant toothpaste. Now, plan to do your experiment somewhere you don't mind getting messy, like the kitchen or outside, and you maybe want to put a trash bag or something down because this will get very messy, and you might want an adult. We'll be using household chemicals. You will need safety glasses, a packet of instant yeast, 3% peroxide, dish soap, food coloring, either a vase or a tall jar, and a small bowl, glass, plastic cup, whatever you can find, and either a sink or a tray to help contain some of the mess, and distilled water. Step 1. Put on your safety glasses. We are dealing with chemicals, so you want to add 1/2 cup of peroxide to your tall vase or jar. And because I only have a 1/4 cup, we will have to fill this up twice. So we'll pour that right in there. And then we're gonna add a few quick squirts of dish soap. This really doesn't do anything. It's just gonna make the end result a little bit more fun. So just a couple little squirts there. And then 1 to 2 drops of food coloring. You don't want any more than that because it will stain. So 1, 2. So in your small cup, glass, bowl, whatever you can find, you're gonna mix a packet of yeast in, and then you're gonna add 3 tablespoons of warm to hot water. 1, 2, 3. And then give it a good stir until it kind of comes into a homogeneous solution. So make sure that it kind of gets to where it's all mixed together nicely. All right, now we're ready for the fun part. You're gonna pour the yeast mixture into the peroxide mixture and stand back a bit because then you get to observe the awesome chemical reaction known as elephant toothpaste. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Be careful not to touch the foam until the reaction comes to an end because it will be hot. Here's what happened. Over a long period of time, peroxide will very slowly separate into water and oxygen. Now, this experiment speeds up that process. So it releases rapidly oxygen gas in the form of foam. We speed up the chemical reaction by adding a catalyst, in this case, yeast. A catalyst is something that accelerates a chemical reaction but does not break down in the process. So at the end of the experiment, we had oxygen in the foam and water mixed in with yeast still hanging out at the bottom of the bottle, completely unchanged. This experiment is also a great example of an exothermic reaction. It gives off heat. If it was cold, it would be called endothermic. And now you know all about catalysts. If you would like to complete this activity at home, you can find detailed instructions on ktiv.com.